How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Days of Play sale is running from now until June 10th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. Resident Evil 4 is a reimagined, genre-defying survival horror experience that modernizes the classic with stunning visuals, refined controls, and an expanded, emotionally charged narrative bursting with atmosphere. 6 years after the Raccoon City outbreak, Agent Leon S. Kennedy is sent to rescue the president's kidnapped daughter from a remote European village where the locals are twisted by a mysterious, horrifying infection. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition delivers a massive dark fantasy RPG where Geralt searches for Ciri across a war-torn, monster-filled continent in a sprawling, reactive world filled with meaningful choices and consequences throughout every quest and storyline. The Complete Edition also includes both huge expansions, all DLC, new items, and a photo mode for capturing the continent's atmosphere in stunning detail. It's a 93 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. Hades is a razor-sharp roguelike dungeon crawler where Zagreus, the prince of the underworld, fights to escape his father's realm using fluid combat, powerful god-granted abilities, and endlessly variable builds that make every run feel exciting and unpredictable. You'll carve through shifting biomes, stack synergistic boons from the Olympians, and uncover new layers of story each time you fall and rise again. It's a 94 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Resident Evil 2 is a masterful reimagining of the survival horror classic that revitalizes every terrifying moment with modern visuals, tight gameplay, cinematic atmosphere, and intense suspense throughout the unforgettable experience. Set in Raccoon City during the 1998 outbreak, rookie cop Leon Kennedy and college student Claire Redfield find themselves trapped in a city overrun by the undead, desperately searching for a way to escape. It's a 92 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. The Batman Arkham Collection delivers the definitive versions of Rocksteady's Arkham trilogy, including all content in one action-packed package. You'll experience remastered visuals and gameplay across Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, using Batman's gadgets, combat skills, and detective abilities to confront Gotham's villains, explore locations, and tackle stealth challenges. It's a 91 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to get all 3 platinums. Resident Evil Village is a chilling survival horror experience blending classic tension with modern gameplay, delivering a terrifying and unforgettable journey through a mysterious world. Set a few years after Resident Evil 7, Ethan Winters and his wife Mia are trying to live peacefully in a remote village, but their tranquility is shattered when horrors emerge, forcing Ethan to confront nightmarish creatures and unravel dark secrets. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition delivers a historically grounded open-world RPG, where you play as Henry, a blacksmith's son caught in a brutal civil war and forced onto a path of vengeance and survival. With all major DLC included, you'll manage a settlement, pursue memorable side stories, and dive deeper into character-driven quests that expand the game's scale, variety, and emotional weight across dozens of hours of exploration. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. Resident Evil 3 is a survival horror game where you play as Jill Valentine, one of the last people in Raccoon City witnessing Umbrella's atrocities. You'll evade and fight relentless enemies, including the unstoppable Nemesis, explore tense, atmospheric environments, and solve environmental puzzles, while scavenging limited resources, crafting essential tools, and uncovering hidden story elements that reveal the city's dark secrets. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Assassin's Creed Unity sends you to 1789 Paris as the French Revolution erupts, following Arno on a personal quest for redemption that pulls him into conspiracies shaping the nation's violent upheaval. You'll free run across rooftops, slip through packed crowds, and infiltrate grand landmarks recreated with stunning detail, using stealth and refined close-quarters combat to uncover the forces manipulating the city's violent collapse. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Resident Evil Code Veronica X continues the saga of Claire and Chris Redfield as they struggle to survive against zombies and monstrous experiments created by the Umbrella Corporation. Scavenge for weapons, ammo, and key items while facing horrifying creatures lurking in twisted corridors as you explore the Rockford Island facility and Antarctic base, uncovering secrets that reveal the unsettling truth behind the Ashford twins. It's an 82 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. Sifu is a stylish martial arts action game where you hunt down the assassins who murdered your family, battling through atmospheric clubs, galleries, and office towers while aging each time you fall in combat. You'll chain dodges, parries, strikes, and combos together, using throwable objects, improvised weapons, and clever positioning to outmaneuver relentless groups of enemies that never wait their turn in brutal encounters. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. BioShock The Collection is a remastered anthology of the award-winning BioShock series, where you return to the haunting city of Rapture in the skybound Columbia to experience their gripping, story-driven worlds. You'll explore richly detailed environments and engage in intense combat with a mix of powers, weapons, and strategy, while uncovering the dark histories of these iconic settings. It's a 92 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 65 hours to get all 3 platinums. The Metro Saga bundle includes all 3 acclaimed games, Metro 2033 Redux, Metro Last Light Redux, and Metro Exodus Gold Edition, delivering one massive, story-driven first-person shooter experience. Journey from the claustrophobic tunnels beneath Moscow to the vast, dangerous wastelands of post-apocalyptic Russia, fighting both human and mutant threats in tense, cinematic encounters. It's an 82 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 90 hours to get all 3 platinums. Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster brings 2 of the most beloved RPGs of their generation to PS4, with remastered graphics, updated audio, and polished gameplay that preserves the heart of the originals. You'll follow the journeys of Titus, Yuna, and their friends across stunning high-definition environments, while engaging in strategic turn-based combat and experiencing 2 epic stories. It's an 89 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 240 hours to get both platinums. Bully is a hilarious and rebellious open-world adventure that mixes Rockstar's signature humor, original gameplay, and a satirical, over-the-top look at school life full of mischief and chaos. You play as Jimmy Hopkins, a mischievous teenager navigating the corrupt and chaotic Bulworth Academy, standing up to bullies, scheming against rivals, and dealing with the absurdities of students, teachers, and faculty. It's an 87 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood is a classic action platformer collection that bundles 2 of the most beloved entries in the series into one package. With Richter Belmont's stage-based challenge in Rondo of Blood, Alucard's exploration-driven adventure in Symphony of the Night, and iconic gothic music paired with tight side-scrolling combat, it delivers a timeless Castlevania experience. It's an 87 average on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a first-person action adventure where you follow a daring freerunner as she fights for freedom in the sprawling, high-tech city of glass. Navigate shadowy tunnels and towering skyscrapers using fluid parkour, advanced combat, and environmental mastery to outmaneuver enemies and experience a thrilling story from Faith's perspective. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, and there's unfortunately a number of online trophies that can't be unlocked anymore, making the platinum unobtainable. Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition is an epic RPG that blends rich storytelling, strategic combat, and a vast, immersive world full of danger, intrigue, and memorable characters across multiple sprawling regions. Featuring deep tactical combat and massive exploration, this edition also includes all expansions, Jaws of Akan, The Descent, and Trespasser, plus the added deluxe edition upgrades. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. The Evil Within bundle includes the full game plus all Season Pass content, the Assignment, the Consequence, and the Executioner packs, delivering intense, chilling survival horror from Shinji Mikami and Tango Gameworks. Navigate terrifying, highly crafted environments, manage scarce resources, and face relentless threats while uncovering a tension-filled story that perfectly blends action, fear, and psychological dread. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Guardians of the Galaxy is a fun, action-packed third-person adventure that blends Marvel's charm with combat, dialogue, and a story full of chaos, heart, and exciting twists. You play as Star-Lord, leading a crew of misfit heroes as they navigate a chain of catastrophic events threatening the galaxy, relying on element blasters, tag team attacks, and jet boot maneuvers to survive battles and cinematic set pieces. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. Mortal Kombat 1 ushers in a reborn Mortal Kombat universe crafted by the fire god Liu Kang, delivering fast-paced, brutal fighting action that both longtime fans and newcomers can fully enjoy across beautifully realized stages. You'll master a revamped combat system with deeper combos, execute devastating fatalities and brutal special moves, and explore new and returning game modes while battling iconic and new characters. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. Dead Island 2 Ultimate Edition is a vibrant, over-the-top first-person action RPG where you explore gore-drenched Los Angeles teeming with zombies, larger-than-life characters, and chaotic pulp-style mayhem at every turn. This Ultimate Edition includes both story expansions and a variety of special packs, from golden and pulp weapons to premium characters, offering endless zombie-slaying fun, intense combat, and customization. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. Injustice 2 Legendary Edition is the ultimate version of NetherRealm's DC fighting game, packing the full base roster along with all downloadable content characters and premier skins. Continue the cinematic story as Batman clashes with Superman's regime, earn gear after every match to customize and evolve your fighters, and battle across iconic DC locations using deep combo systems and character-specific abilities. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. Max Payne is a gritty, story-driven third-person shooter following a fugitive cop framed for murder, struggling to clear his name while uncovering the truth behind his slain family amid New York's violent streets during a brutal, unforgiving blizzard. You navigate dark urban environments, utilizing the iconic bullet time mechanic to dodge bullets and unleash cinematic gunplay that redefine the genre. It's an 89 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 25 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is an open-world action-adventure set in Industrial Revolution-era London, where twin assassins fight to free the city from corruption and ruthless industrial barons. You'll lead a growing underworld empire, recruiting allies, toppling rival gangs, and using stealth, brutal melee combat, and dynamic parkour to liberate each district from Templar control and reclaim the city's streets. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.